My friends, thank you so very much for waiting. Welcome on in. Welcome back. We are playing some more Pokemon FireRed today. Hey Pokemon girl, is it your birthday? I hope you have an amazing day. Do you have any plans? What are you up to? You having yummies? You know I gotta ask. Welcome back, thank you. Today we started off with a little bit of Tamagotchi life. It was a very chill day comparatively to like yesterday. I feel like yesterday was very drama filled. And then we moved on to some FireRed. We caught 2 new Pokemon in the Safari Zone, nothing too interesting, but new Pokemon nonetheless. We defeated Koga's gym, and currently we're kind of in the middle of the Silphco Rocket takeover. I just got the card key, which means we're gonna start from ground floor and work our way up and just open up all the doors and fight all the enemies. I've been trying to more or less keep the entire team, get them all up to level 40 or thereabouts. It's been going. Are you leveling up yours at the moment? Where are you grinding? Also, I did get my Coke Zero, so I am happy. I had food, I got my drink. It's great. Okay. So, I did get the key card, which means we can now just bust into all the rooms. Help, I'm a self-employee who's attacking you. Route to— oh, okay, so early days grinding. Got you. Got you. Yeah, fair enough, you know. And also, question of the day for anyone who is interested, anyone who hasn't heard it yet, or maybe just haven't answered. Question of the day is, what are some of your favorite video game box arts or covers? It can be special editions, steelbooks, doesn't matter. I was saying the Rebirth steelbook makes me emotional. I have a very huge soft spot for like Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon box art, but in particular Gen 2. Looking at Crystal. And original Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. I think the artwork is beautiful. And those— hey, no. How dare you poison me, you poison type. It's literally what you're meant to do. I'm sorry, I can't yell at you. We go almost to 40. You know what? Let's just swap over though, just for me. Controversial opinion, I don't get the point of steelbook game boxes. You know what? Fair. Fair. I never had any until I met Mike, and then he kind of introduced me to the idea of them. I think with the exception of like Rebirth, and Kingdom Hearts 3, pretty much every steelbook I own is thanks to Mike. I don't know, like, a part of me loves it. I love having these, like, really fancy cases. Especially because I'm looking over right now, and I can see Red Dead Redemption 2 we have a steelbook of, and Persona 5. And, like, they don't have, like, the PS4, like, blue section on the spine. Like, they look really good, they look really clean. But I also have other ones, like I think Kingdom Hearts 3, I know Rebirth, like a couple of them that came with steelbooks also came with a regular case. So I just have 2 cases of a bunch of games lying around, just one is steelbook, one is not. And I appreciate it, but also it's just more stuff for me to keep. Hey! Alerts are working. Alerts are kind of working? Right? Jay, I hope you're having a good one. 23-month resub, thank you. Let me see here. Good news, had a lovely vacation in the UK, and I'm back home, so bad news, got sick. Oh no, as soon as you got back. I'm so sorry, I hope you feel fully better soon. Pardon my ignorance, what's a steelbook? It's like a special, like, metal case instead of, like, you know, a plastic game case. It's usually metal, and usually it's fully like a different box art than the regular case. It's often like part of like collector's editions or special editions. You don't really do any video game related collecting, Drill. It's okay, you know? More money for actual games. Oh, Thunderwave, no thank you. Well, should I teach Thunderwave to, Ivy? Do we think that's a worth it addition, perhaps? I'll ask you guys, but I know it's not like damaging, but having the essentially the paralysis is good. You're putting cards in my book. Oh, for amiibo cards. No damage, no use, Jonathan. Yeah, I am the same with the exception of like sleep powder and stuff, like for catching Pokemon. Partner's also the reason we have steelbooks. I have FS7 Remake and Rebirth and KH3, and he has all the recent Resident Evil games as steelbooks. Yeah, I think I might be cheeky and get rid of Sand Attack. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, just, and again, it's almost purely for catching. Great for catching Pokemon and crippling opponents. Also, Jolteon has to scrape the bottom of the barrel for anything other than Thunderbolt to use. Poor baby. Okay, so that was floor 2. This is floor 3, I think. Oop, the door's already open. Yes, I know. There we go. I support Team Rocket more than I support Silphco. So, I don't know if maybe the anime or some of the manga or anything goes into this more. But are we under the assumption that there were scientists and people working for Silphco who helped Team Rocket get in to overtake or overthrow the building in the first place? Kind of being terrible coverage options, Jolteon is basically only Bite in this gen and Shadow Ball and Signal Beam later. They're just such cute babies. I always love using them when I can, but I know what you're saying is true. Oh, whoopsies. I should have swapped. I was not paying attention to what was coming out. Think of what other steelbooks I have. I think it's mainly Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Persona. And those are all mine. I can see, I know Mike has, I think, Death Stranding and Red Dead. He probably has plenty of others that I just haven't seen. You keep on hitting the R button. Doesn't that bring up the help menu? Or is that R and L? I forgot about Hidden Power, but Hidden Power is bad unless you specifically seek out a proper one or get extremely lucky. Yeah, I've never used it for that reason. I like the idea of steelbooks, but I don't like that they stand out on the shelf in comparison. That's the thing, right? Like, I'm looking over at my PS4 games right now, and I have all of them in a row. And then the steelbooks are at the very end. Everything else is alphabetical, but the steelbooks is like, no, I'm not going to put you in the middle of all that. I used Sylveon for the first time in Legends Arceus and found her to be surprisingly tanky. I quite like Sylveon. Yeah, I think I changed what it did to... Have I fought you? I have. Okay. I hate the random high frequency sound that this soundtrack has. Okay, I guarantee you guys are gonna have like electric Pokemon or I guess potentially other ones, but my Pokemon is my loyal servant. Yeah, that is exactly why I switched from my burb. Not that this is fantastic either, but if I can just like put you to sleep. Because I know you mainly have electric moves, but I'm not sure if you have anything else I should be worried about. I also don't buy physical games anymore since late Switch 1 and Switch 2. I've been all digital. Yeah, my Switch 2, I don't actually own any physical games for it yet. And it's likely I'm gonna be all digital as well, unfortunately. There we go. Well, at least Tawfish got a little bit more experience there. Okay, so I already got you. We got, ooh, we got treasure room. We got a full heal. Got a max revive. And an escape rope. This is some nostalgia, isn't it? Oh, hi. Shh, can't you see I'm hiding? Yeah, I'm so thrilled that they decided to release this on the Switch. It's so much fun playing through these games again. Okay, I think this is about where we made it up to. Team Rocket's in an uproar over some intruder. That's you, right? I've only ever played the Legacy ROM hacks. So, Yellow, Crystal, Emerald. And I really, really enjoyed those. I'm not really... Like, the only reason why those ones really got me was the promise of being able to catch all the Pokemon, all the quality of life stuff. I'm not really interested in the ones that add in any more difficulty. I struggled my way through regular Pokemon. Those thugs that took over our building, their boss said he was looking for strong Pokemon. I hope our president managed to avoid trouble. There we go, we got Focus Punch from that. Okay, and this is the last floor that I had mainly fought all the Pokemon or all the trainers already, so... I'm gonna spot back here, and we're gonna do some healing. Hey, Albino. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Oh, this works out perfectly. You're right, Random. That was the next Pokemon they were going to send out. How would you guys feel if they decided down the line to make it so that Pokemon don't necessarily evolve all at the same level? Like maybe there's like... I was gonna say a friendship thing that comes into play. I don't know if that's maybe not necessarily the right path to go, but like... You know, a different system than like, oh, it will always evolve at level 26, for example. Oh dear, help me, please. That man next to me, he's such a coward. They must have targeted Sylph for our Pokemon products. And Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokemon. Rockets came and took over the building. You dare betray Team Rocket? Is it really betraying if I was not loyal in the first place? Is it Mama Boji? Well, fine. How are you doing? 10-year-old Strout trainer breaks into headquarters of local crime syndicate and starts looting the place while practicing vigilante justice. Listen, okay. No one else needs the items. It's fine. They're not gonna work. They're not gonna miss them. It would be pretty difficult. You're right. It's a good point. I'm also just thinking about the nightmare of like, okay, this Pokemon evolves from this level to this level. Like, there's like a zone maybe. Okay, just a little bit more. And we'll be up to level 40, and then we can swap over to 5V, I think. Oh, more loot. HP up. And X special. That rotten president serves him right for shipping me off to the Tixie branch. Tixie? Tixie? That's why Team Rocket came after us, I'm sure of it. Oh goodness me, that is not really who I want to be facing. Well, I could probably just one-shot it. Almost. I tried. They've gotten more creative with it. Later generations, Legends Arceus had the restrictions around move usage. Some games have location-based evos. True, true. I like the predictability of Pokemon evolving at certain levels, but I wouldn't be opposed to them making new options for evolving trade Pokemon. What do you mean? I need friends to trade with to complete the Pokedex. What is this friends you speak of? Yeah, I'm the biggest fan of the link cable item from Legends Arceus. I thought it was fantastic. Ooh. Have here. Okay, I see. So, Aerial Ace is really nice because that it can't be evaded. But this gives us an extra 20 power. I have to admit, I kind of think I like the can't be evaded. I could just get rid of Fury Attack, but that's going to give me 3 different flying moves. But there's one for evading, one for hitting things that are trying to evade, and one just for general attacking. I mean, and there's also Pursuit, you're right. We were talking about how bad that was earlier. I'll just have 3 flying moves in a normal, just don't judge me. You can judge a little bit. Okay, so that is great. Yeah, I really did think ZA was gonna have the link cable as well. It's a bit of a shame when they decided to drop it. Not even 4. I need to take another look at the character Jay here. Okay, I just realized I totally could have swapped over to Pivy and I didn't. My bad. There we go, 38. Oh, you're right. They do kind of look like they're gonna take a quick sip from that flask. Flask? Is that the right word for that shape? I feel like it is. Swap to Pivy here. Okay, that is empty. What floor are we on? 7. Beaker, maybe? Uh-oh, I smell a little mouse. I smell like mouse? I always assume, and again, I actually didn't have to take chemistry. My school had like weird options and I ended up taking a computer science course instead, which apparently counted for regular science. So I never took chemistry. I always thought the beaker was like a wider one, if that makes sense. Yeah, see, I wish I remembered the exact specifics, but I remember thinking even back then that that was a weird choice. I didn't mind. I got to, like, the course was not great and the teacher was not great, but I got to, like, open up a computer for one of my exams and I had to tell the teacher, like, where the RAM was, like, what everything did. It was actually quite cool. I like that part. Everything else, eh. Okay, let's see here. Hi? You, it's really dangerous here. You came to save me. You can't. Be bad if Team Rocket took over Sylph or our Pokemon. Team Rocket was after the Master Ball, which catches any Pokemon. And one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Well, now we face 2 of them. English literature and language, math, 3 sciences, religion, and either IT or computer science. I remember we had religion courses, but they were all electives, nothing mandatory here. Also, Ducky Gang, welcome on in. Oh, I made Cubone angry. I'm sorry, baby. French history, geography, and catering. Oh, we had to take geography when we were in grade 9, I remember. French is mandatory here until grade 9. Including grade 9, yeah. I took physics early in high school, so they let me take it again my final year and just teach myself more advanced concepts from the book. Oh, while the teacher did the normal class. That's kind of fun. Yeah, make sure you'll get your daily check-in if you haven't already, and if you're interested in doing so. Mike's just mentioning he had an IEP, so he didn't have to take French in grade 9. It's an individual education plan. A child intruder, that must be you. It is. That is me. Oh, thank you, hon. It was cold this morning. Sorry, Mike just opened up the window and he's like, oh, there's no work outside today. Like, it's Sunday. It's not going to be allowed. And I was like, I literally had the window closed because I was cold. My day job is writing software that teachers use for IEPs. Oh, that's neat. I don't really know if I knew of anyone who had one when I was younger. There probably was people, but I probably just didn't realize. Probably were people, I should say. Years 7 and 8, we did a rotation of all subjects, then chose our options for coursework and exams at the end of year 8. Then did the core subjects and options and PE for the rest of high school. Oh, that was another thing. We could drop gym after grade 9 as well, and I did. I did so quickly. If we wanted to do subjects that were not offered, we could travel to a different high school to take it. Oh, wow. I don't know if that was offered where I'm at. Oh, is it gonna be cold for you tonight, Trixie? My fiance asked me a trivia question about the name of a Disney character that starts with an S. It turned out to be Sebastian. My brain when prompted me to write down every name of every Disney character I could remember. I had to stop just after the Renaissance because I was getting annoyed. I could visualize the characters but couldn't remember the names. Oh my goodness. Oh, come here. Mistook me for a self-worker. I did actually, because you didn't try to fight me. Oh, lemongrass, hello. I hope you're having a good one. Yeah, with as minimal interruptions as possible. Exactly. Exactly. I think that's fantastic, to be honest. Sparking. You did, you know what though? Today was a very chill day, honestly. We have a new crush. There's someone crushing on someone else. But other than that, it was very quiet. Very quiet. Nothing too juicy. No fights. My me did ask to go move in with Abo Cabo, so I don't know what's going on there. But apparently that's something I wanted to do. No, it's not on fire yet. Let's swap back to you, I guess. Yeah, yeah. So today, actually about an hour ago, the newest Wild World episode went up on YouTube. But for YouTube VODs for Tomodachi Life, yesterday's Tomodachi Life is going up tomorrow. I have to think about this. And then the following day will be today's episode, but you could always watch it on Twitch too. There we go, 39. They really are. They really are. Okay, I don't need to switch you. I don't know why I want to think that, but I do want to save. I realized it had been a second. Alright, 8th floor. That's as far as you'll go. I guarantee you it's not. I could go much further. I'm pretty sure it's the 9th floor that has the rest room. The room with the bed that I can use. Aw, thank you so much for watching. It's been fun kind of revisiting, but also learning a lot of new stuff about Wild World. I had no idea about a lot. That's my secret. I always need to go. And by extension, my in-game characters probably also need to go. I'm actually, it's obviously early. It's like, 7 months early here. But I'm already kind of thinking about next year's Animal Crossing playthrough for anyone who's new or you don't know. I stream most days on Twitch, but I also do a bit of a YouTube channel. And I upload a lot of the VODs from here over there, but I also do like YouTube specific Let's Plays. So I have done an Animal Crossing Let's Play for the entirety of a year for the last 2 years. So I did like City Folk, and then I did New Leaf, Animal Crossing GameCube, and then this year is Wild World, which means next year is going to be ACNH. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that one. Team Rocket's boss is terribly cruel to him. Pokemon are just tools. Hi, sir. What will happen if the tyrant tries to take over our company? I don't think our king will let that happen. But you know what, Sparks? Good question. I don't know. I feel like the only houses that really seem to make sense to me in Pokemon, weirdly enough, were Sword and Shields. Because, like, either they had a really nice layout and, like, clearly a door that led off into, like, I'm assuming a bathroom. And, like, they had a kitchen and a living room and, like, it was really nicely done. Or they were the smaller house design that, again, had a door in the back leading further in. Every other house doesn't have anything. Okay, there's the third Rocket Brother. Canadian Dragon, hello, let me hydrate, thank you. Welcome on in. Oh, Toffee, that's a good point. I kind of hate that, actually. I would like to use the Switch 2 version. But that's a good point. Oh. I'm gonna have to think on that one. I like the houses, Scarlet and Violet. Don't say such things. You'll make it worse for next gen. The houses will be just like cardboard cutouts that you see from one direction when you're outside. Alrighty. Well, that's the majority of the Pokemon leveled up here, so that's great. Just Tawfish is lagging a bit behind. Man, Mike opened up the window and now it's cold again. I should go put on a sweater. There we go. I guess I'll mainline Slowfection through this area. And maybe, actually, I guess I could do some switch training with, oh, you know what? No, better idea, right? We're gonna put that EXP share on now, because Slowfection gains a crazy amount of experience, because it's traded. Does that... Okay, wait. It's probably a dumb question. If I gain experience with Slowfection who is traded, and they gain that boosted experience, and Tawfish is holding the EXP share, do they gain half of that boosted number, or half of what it would be if it was not boosted? I feel like I'm thinking too far into this. I wonder if Sylph is finished. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. You're causing us problems. I'm sorry. You're trying to take over a building and it's low-key kind of illegal. I think. Pretty sure. Okay, so let me see. Slowfection gained a boosted 418. Okay. Okay. I think. Yes. I think that makes sense. There's no Poke Police in Kanto. Actually, to be fair, I don't think there is a Officer Jenny in this version. I know there is in Yellow, but I don't think there's one in FireRed LeafGreen. Okay, 9th floor. I think this is the one with the bed. Oh, your Pokemon have weak points. I can nail them. That's such a dark way to say that. Scientist Ed. Okay, I don't know how I feel about you electric types here, so we're gonna swap again. Okay. Stop sending out the electric ones, please. There we go. Okay, so this area is clear. I think it's down this way. I'm one of the 4. Okay, so that's actually the 4th Rocket Brother, then we did find them all. Congrats. I need a prize now. There we go. Tawfish is catching up. Slowly. Okay, fellow psychic type. What texture do you guys think Hypno and Drowsy are? That's a weird question to ask suddenly, but like, I was just thinking about it when I was looking at Drowsy. And I feel like the brown section would be like fluffy, but the yellow would be like smooth. Like rubbery. I could see that. There we go. Smooth, like smooth coated dogs, maybe. You look tired, you should take a quick nap. You thought they had a fine fur, right? Interesting. Okay, so that is gonna be the way to rival fight. Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. Maybe like pig boar type skin. Isn't kind of fluffy. I'm trying to think of other Pokemon that would feel interesting. Like obviously a lot of the like reptile ones, like, you know, it kind of makes sense. They're either gonna be scaled or like, you know, rubbery, I would assume. But yeah, I feel like his butt, his legs, the belly, all that brown would be like fluffy and the rest of them would be smooth. Yeah, rubbery, pig-like. You think Hypno's more floofy? Oh, actually, I have a good one. Was it Sparks? You sent the picture of the cursed Wigglytuff card artwork yesterday, I think. I always thought that those would be like skin smooth, not like fluffy. Because, like, I think Jigglypuff, isn't it like the balloon Pokemon? I always thought it'd be like rubbery, like skinish texture, not fluff. Yeah, like a mud coat, kind of. I think someone once referred to Drowsy as like a chocolate dipped banana. Yeah, you think they'd be balloon, right? Okay, so that is the ninth floor clear. I'm gonna be back because we have to go, I think, that direction past that rocket grunt for rival fight and then Giovanni fight, but I'm scared. Don't be scared. There's treasure in the next room. Enough of your silly games. I am literally playing a video game. What other interesting Pokemon textures are there? I'm trying to think of a good one. Pepper first, typically short, coarse, and ranges from reddish brown to gray or black, providing camouflage in forest habitats. Oh, looking really interesting. White striped and spotted coats for protection. Okay, that is cute though. Silly putty for Ditto. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that one. I don't think it's Jello soft. I definitely think it's more like a rubbery for Ditto. No, you Drowsies. It's got like a curly bottom. What about Dratini? I'm torn between it being perfectly smooth and rubbery, kind of like dolphin-like, and being scaled. Both could work. Oh my god, I absolutely adore how, like, excited Slowbro's sprite is. It's so excited when you hover over it. It's like, yay, I'm being picked. Oh, sorry. I wonder if Slaw are just good form to hand over some cash when you're beaten in a battle, or if the main character's just mugging the people. I always had this weird little headcanon that, like, you somehow register that you're fighting the other person. And, like, the money is automatically, like, transferred over to the winner. Because, like, I don't know why these evil people would give us money. Me at the store when the... Oh, would they have coconut Red Bull? Yes. I keep looking for it. We can't find it. Okay, hang tight. I just want to grab the blanket really quick. I'm cold. There we go. Much better. Very comfy. Worm texture. Oh, really? I always thought Diglets would be like short, wiry hair, like moles, maybe? I don't know if they have wiry hair, I just assume. Welcome to 10th floor. So good of you to join me. Free from work, yay! I don't recall if I mentioned, but they got this Sakura taste Red Bull while I was in Japan, which is super good. Then I came home and a week later they started selling it here too. Oh, that's great! That's so lovely. I could see Articuno being like sharp ice feathers almost. Zapdos being, again, like kind of like, I want to say metal, but it's not metal. But like sharp electric. metal feathers. Prices in our shop are insane. Speaking of Sakura Red Bull, £4 where I work slows us down. It's ridiculous. I saw someone on Reddit this morning mentioning that, like, if you go to, like, a restaurant, a can of soda is, like, $2.50. And, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Do you have an appointment with my boss? Maybe. Oh, but I was gonna say, Cobalt, you don't have to answer, but I may have picked up from what you've said that it's like a hospital store, maybe? Something along those lines. Because I was gonna say, airport prices and unfortunately hospital prices, things get jacked up. Yes, they class this as a travel shop, which is worse because it's airport prices, but in a hospital, yeah. That's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I know when my mom was in and out of hospital for a bit there, we didn't really tend to buy too much, but I remember one time she's like, could I have a coffee? So I cleared it with her nurses that she could have a coffee. And I ran downstairs to Tim Hortons and I bought her one. I can't remember if it was super pricey or not. I don't think so. And Mike says it's standardized, but... Store across the street from me has Red Bull for 11 this month. So 147, still worse than Japan, but I'll take it. Don't most hospitals have just free coffee? Is that only a US thing? Yeah, we have like food courts in our hospitals. Like you go down and like there's like pizza or like Chinese or like different, like it's like a mall food court, but a hospital. So it's all a purchase. It's not free. Thank you, Toffee. I was like, I don't know how to read this. No, because everything else is free in the I was gonna say, like, we don't pay for the... Well, technically, for direct healthcare like that. Okay, so let's go back down to the 9th floor. I mean, true. There is coffee and there's coffee. Sometimes one pays for the better out of the preference. It's true. It's true. Hey, thank you so much for the watch streak. I appreciate that, Silver. Okay, well, I think we're good. I'm gonna swap Hyvee to be in front because I think I've noticed that the rival usually starts off with their bird. Oh, Jonathan, yeah, no, I don't... Like, I know they fed my mom while we were there. Definitely. Like, she had snacks and food and drinks, but... Yeah, if you're a patient, you get fed, but she wanted her double-double. I got her double-double. 2 tiers of meal deal. 8 is the more expensive for a premium sandwich. It's literally just the same as the usual one, but repackaged to look a little nicer. I don't know where you work, but I don't like it. I'm sorry to wherever you work. Store run before finishing laundry. No worries. Yeah, you were thinking of like basic coffee. It's fair. Fruit Pikmin, I hope you're having a good one. No, don't be. I hate it here. Captain Crystal. I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down, not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. I want out of retail, but the job market is already so awful, so it's like, I can complain all I want. But at least I have a job right now. Yes. Yes, at the very least you got that going. Okay. Pidgeot down. Growlithe. Let's go ahead and switch to... I guess I'll do Sparking here. So Affection's already a level higher. Yeah, it's pretty similar here. It's kind of crazy. Oh. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. I'm so sorry, Growlithe. Heard back from around 10, got none. Yep. Let's send out to random for this one. I'm trying to remember if they listed the juice and cookies I was given after my surgery on the charge list, or all the extras the nurses gave me after I cried over how much I love them. Oh. Goodness me, yeah, the few times I've had to go in for anything medical, I'm fully aware that, like, you know, unless you're doing something very specialized, you know, you generally don't pay for anything here. And I still felt awkward walking out after, like, a minor surgery and, like, just not paying. I was like, I feel like I'm, like, doing something wrong. I feel like I'm being a terrible person right now, but actually, wait, Tawfish, you can handle this. I almost feel like you're gonna heal. Oh, okay. Or you could do that. Wait, are you very scared of my little flower Pokemon? You pay for prescription medication there. They do in England, but not in Scotland. As far as I know, everything prescription-wise is paid for. I mean, subsidized, yes. But yeah, you have to pay a bit of it. You're not gonna let me put you to sleep, are you? Okay, you know what? This isn't worth it. I'm still paying off that surgery after several years, but it was a very large surgery, that took 5 hours. 35k hospital bill in the UK would generally see the House of Parliament burn down. I spent a month in the hospital and had a bill of 35k. I'm very thankful we don't pay for stuff like that here. Yeah, Mike had a surgery last year too, and it was the same situation where, we were booked in, he went in, he got wheeled back out when he was ready, and we left. There was no payment. We just left. Alright, who was I using for this? I think I'll send out Pivy. See, like, we have Bite, but I almost feel like I'm just better off sticking to my stab move. Let's see. actually did pretty good. Never mind me. Never mind me. It does. Your insurance covered most of it, but I was still out like 5k overall. A lot better than 35k, but that still like stings a bit for sure. Oh man, so you are ready for Boss Rocket. I hope so. Well, Crystal, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Crystal, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Okay. I think this is Lapras Man, and I'm pretty sure I get to nickname a Lapras, which means someone is going to be named for a Lapras. Oh, hi, you're not a rocket. You came to save us? Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. Yes, yes, I would. Okay. If anyone has not already been named for a Pokemon yet in this playthrough and would like to be named for Lapras, it's not a team member, but it is a specialty Pokemon, so I do offer that out. My only real requirement is that the nickname we give it have something to do with your username, so that I recognize that you're the one who won. It can be a mix of your name and Lapras, or it could just be your username. Hold on. Oh, goodness me, you spoke too soon. And you don't have to be a sub or even a follower. Open for everyone. I have about 20 seconds left on that raffle. Just try to come up with something to do with your name and Lapras. Or you can ask chat for assistance too if you win. Alrighty, and the winner is... Cobalt! Do you want to be... I don't even have a good combo. You can't say rigged if you're the one who won it. Cobalt, what do you want to call it? Call shenanigans. Don't y'all worry, we still have to go find Zapdos and Articuno later. Random once again does not have the chance to rig this raffle, I swear. Choo-choo. I don't think we have enough space for a full choo-choo. Wait, one. Yeah. Lap Bolt, Copras. Lap Bolt is is amusing. I think that's funny. Other than that, I got nothing. Chat, do you guys have any interesting ideas, or should we go with Lap Bolt? I think we might be going with Lap Bolt. You like Lap Bolt? Perfect. Lapras Skies could also work. Again, it's totally up to Cobalt, but Lapchew. Whichever one you like best. So far we got Lap. Nah, Lapbolt, I actually hate the skies part of my name. Oh, okay. I got you. Lap. Oh, where am I going? There we go. Lapbolt has been born. Or adopted. It's a Lapras. It's a very intelligent Pokemon. We kept it in our lab, but it will be much better off with you. I think you'll be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll see you lift across water. Well, that's a lot. Alright, so there's one more, yeah, one more fight there. I can't swim, do not ride me. This is an entire sentence. Also, we gotta teach you to swim. Very important. Very important. Isn't it random? Leon S. Kennedy only. Oh my. And swap back. There's just a lot of swapping back and forth. Your bus is due in 10 minutes. I got carried away by stream. 10 minutes and you're like already at the like bus stop station, or 10 minutes and you suddenly gotta run. Alrighty. Let's backtrack to heal, but I think we got this. 10 minutes and I gotta walk the entire hospital and then some. Oh, great fun. Should I have Toffee out in front actually? I might do that. I was gonna go in with slow faction. But this could be a good training opportunity. When I was younger, I used to think that, like, the random nap rooms in office buildings in Pokemon games were really weird. Until I learned about, their culture with, like, sleeping at work and such. Very different. Very different. Not something you really see here. Ah, Crystal, so we meet again. The president and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters. Or experience a world of pain. This is not a good combo. Back to slow faction then. Oh no, Drill, those are always the worst. I'm sorry you had to deal with those. And I'm glad it was a nearly fell asleep, not did fall asleep. Oh wait, no, I want... Oh my god, I swapped to use Confusion and then I went down to Surf. Much better. Someone did get sacked for falling asleep at their desk in my team before. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's terrifying. Check the bus app. I don't know why I'm rushing. It's not even moved from the station yet despite being due in 5 minutes. It's just, you know, taking their time. Okay, you're a normal type, I'm pretty sure. Let's switch over to sparking. Oh, rude. This bus service runs off pure vibes and nothing else. They will not move until they feel like it. I remember having one bus driver one day. Of course, it was the morning of an exam. It's the only time I was ever late during my entire time in college. And of course, it was the morning of an exam. I suddenly panicked thinking I had gotten on the wrong bus because the bus suddenly went off its route and seemingly went on a joyride around a different area and then got back onto the route later on. I guess there had been some sort of like accident or closure or something that he was informed of. But he didn't really say anything. He just kind of veered off and all of a sudden everyone looked around like, where are we going? No warning. It's my public transportation nightmare. I know one time I got on a bus actually at the same station I caught that bus at, and again, going to college, but it was an early morning class. I was probably traveling around like 6 in the morning, maybe 7, but like in the winter, so it was very dark out. And I got on a bus that was labeled the correct, it was the correct one. It changed. It 100% changed after he got on and changed the bus route. And again, I didn't realize until suddenly it made a weird turn and I got off and I had to wait by the side of the road in the dark, in the middle of nowhere for the next bus. And it was a little scary. Oh my god, Jonathan. Blast all, you ruined our plans for Sylph, but Team Rocket will never fall. Crystal, never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. That is such a presumptuous thing to say. Oh dear girl, thank you for saving Sylph. I'll never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. I'm gonna save it from you too. Maybe. We'll see. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it, though. Thank you for rescuing all of us. We, from the present down, are indebted to you. Am I an asshole for not wanting to go on a walk and staying in the apartment to have some space? Absolutely not. Space is important. Mike says he needs more context. I was late to work once because the bus window was like shattered, because why not? On that same bus route, another driver stopped just to get a coffee mid-route. Yeah, that happened a lot on the same route going to college too. Got on the wrong subway train a handful of times. It always feels like that one episode of SpongeBob where he gets on the wrong bus and goes to rock bottom. Yeah. I have a very stupid story. I'm very, very directionally challenged. I do not follow maps very well. I'm always lost. Never trust me with directions. And apparently so was my friend. I think we were still in high school and we were taking the subway downtown. We got on and we realized that we were going in the wrong direction. And we realized that much. We were like, okay, we need to get off and we need to switch to the other subway. So we get off, we wandered through the station for a bit, probably talking the entire time, so we weren't fully paying attention. Got back to the platform, got on the train, and then went further another stop in the opposite direction. We got back on not the same train, but on the same platform, and didn't realize. So, never trust me to take you anywhere. It's just not worth it. Let's swap over for you. We're gonna go pick up, I Actually, wait, no, we already picked up Hitmonlee yesterday, didn't we? Or did we? We did, didn't we? Yes. Okay, never mind. We're not doing that. First week of uni, trains were completely cancelled and had to get on a coach across the worst roads I've ever seen for a coach. I was getting my last rites ready. I once wanted to go from Manchester to Liverpool to meet friends, ended up in Blackpool, not far out, but still wrong place. To this day, I blame the train because it was on the right platform. I'm a little worried. Am I prepared for psychic gym? So you don't do trains. Yo, champ in the making. Sabrina's Pokemon use psychic power instead of force. Fighting Pokemon are especially weak against psychic Pokemon. They'll get destroyed before they can even aim a punch. Sabrina's young, but she's also our highly skilled leader. You won't reach her easily. I think the biggest struggle here is the teleportation platforms. I was gonna say, our trains here, like, there's just the one platform. You guys saying like 13 or 14 different platforms? The way the US highway system is set up, there are often two exits right next to each other that go in the opposite directions before GPS devices. My sister... Oh, hang tight. Renrare, thank you so very much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? How was your watch party today? And thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing good. We're playing some more Pokemon FireRed. We're just heading through Sabrina's gym at the moment. Or at least attempting to. And thank you once again. I really appreciate it. I once ended up 3 hours from home because we took the wrong exit and didn't realize. Oh no, until you were in a different state. Oh my goodness. It was cozy. That's good. It's going pretty well. Made a bit of progress today. The big transport hubs, yep, they can have a mad amount of platforms. I've mentioned it before, but my mom was always telling me when I was younger, she's like, you gotta get over to the UK and you gotta just like get like a train pass, Oyster something or other, I think she called it. Oyster card, maybe? I think that's what the name was. And just travel. Just travel around. And I'm like, I think things are a little different than the last time you did that, because that would have been in, like, the 70s when you did that. I also got the coach to London that one time, almost got hit by a car the second I walked out, called him a wanker, carried on with my day. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that was an almost. Yeah, travel these days is a bit different. Yeah, you guys have the bank card as well. We have that here. I don't trust it. We have, ours is called a Presto card. But I know that you can tap your, like, credit card or whatever. I don't trust them at all, so I just fill up my Presto card. Pre-GPS days of getting lost on the road in New Hampshire on vacation. And we stopped to ask for directions and they were like, first of all, you're in Vermont. Oh no. You don't trust them either. We have the B network, which is Manchester-wide. It's really good when the buses are on time. And then carry on normally. You can just use bog standard contactless here, but every city more or less has their own card. Yeah, we, I guess kind of, we had something similar-ish a couple of years ago. We had lots of different, like, transit systems across, we call it the GTA, or, like, the Greater Toronto area. So it's, like, Toronto, but then, like, the outside cities and other areas. And then a while back, all the different, well, I think most of the different, transit systems came together, and they all, I think, now accept Presto card, so it's very easy. It's called the GTA, I know. It's funny. I remember one time... Actually, wait, Mike, what did Andrew call you that one time? What did Andrew call you that one time? It was very funny. Mike's thinking. Was it one of these two before I reveal? Okay, so Mike thinks we're trying to remember. It's a while ago now. Andrew and him and myself, we were playing some Sea of Thieves. And I think Mike and Andrew were like teasing each other. And Andrew suddenly called Mike, I think it was cunt actually. You think it was wanker? Either way, like, Mike and I have obviously heard of these words, we understand the idea of them, but they're not really things you hear here. So when Andrew said that to Mike, suddenly Andrew's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. And we're just like giggling because like that's very funny to us. We don't take offense at all. We just find it amusing. GTA 7 GTA. I love them. I love what I've heard. Where people take offense. Yeah, like Mike was not offended. I was laughing. Oh, Ash, yes. Yes, I've heard they use it very frequently. I once heard someone in Manchester say that someone looks like a bin bag full of yogurt. Wow. It's quite descriptive. Sabrina's far younger than I, but she has earned my respect. Oh! Okay, no, wait. This is gonna be one of those differences. How do you say yogurt? I've never heard a different pronunciation. Is that how they say it? Like, just anyone. Now I need to know. Yogurt.
Yeah, see, yogurt. I didn't even have to read it. I knew what they were saying.
I hate that. I respect it, but I don't like it.
Staring at my game, playing my own thing, and I...
Would it be a gogurt then, not a go-gurt? I have so many questions. I didn't know that one was a difference. That's so funny. Yeah, I know. So go-gurt makes sense, but like, gogurt. When you got it already, says Mike. And every time I shiny hunt a water Pokemon, shiny Buizel appears. It loves you. To be fair, I've heard that one here. See, when you eat yogurt, is it like soft serve ice cream? No. No? Like IKEA has frozen yogurt. But like yogurt here is like in like a little tub, little cup maybe, or like a big cup and you like self-serve it. Maybe I say it like you do, I'm so confused. Again, I love finding these little differences. It's like, I found out that Itsu at least says, oh, what was it? Kebab. She would say kebab, I think. We say kebab. Yogurt is cereal, though. No. But self-serve. When I say self-serve, I mean like... Okay. Like a tub of yogurt. Like you can buy like a big tub of it, and it's like the same thing as in like the little cups. But like you can like portion out how much you want. How do I say it? Yeah, and you like spoon it out. Exactly. Exactly. That. Like that's like a tub of yogurt and you like have it in the fridge. And you like tub it out. Or spoon it out, sorry. Let me see what you sent me. I mean, we have those, I guess. You buy one of these, pour them in a bowl, and you got breakfast. I would just... Like, we have, like, drinkable yogurt here, too. And, like, that looks more like the drinkable one. Oh, no worries, remember. Thank you so much once again for the raid. I appreciate it. We have this in the UK, but they're more usually in their own portion pots. Yeah, we have both options here. That's not drinkable, it's way thicker. Okay, I got you. Usually when it's in like a bottle, like Danimal, yeah. When it's in a bottle like that, I associate it with like drinkable. Interesting. Interesting. See, again, this is why when I eventually make it over to the UK, it's sad to say, like, there's a lot of, like, historical and cultural sites. Of course, I want to see all my friends desperately. I'm excited to go to your grocery store, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of differences that we need to talk about. And also, I just want to compare your grocery stores. I'm trying to pick a flying Pokemon for my team. What's y'all's favorite? I'm very... silly and I love Pidgeotto to pieces. It's not cereal though, yeah. Is mayonnaise a cereal? Soup is a dinner. And Greg's, I want to go to Greg's. Yeah. M&S, yep. One of the things I get most excited about when traveling is food. Food is good. Alrighty, we made it. We didn't really have any problems with the Pokemon on the way here. I could probably... I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I could probably get through with that much PP. Oh, Rickety's a good answer. That's a very good answer. It is a lot bigger, isn't it? The regional grocery stores is so cool, though. It's fascinating to see all the differences. I know the last time I was in the US, which was in 2007, it was fascinating going to Target, because we didn't really quite have anything like that up here yet. There's the wrong expectations of what you'll get there. What is a Percy Pig? Because it sounds like a character mascot. had a vision of your arrival. I've had psychic power since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Yes, Silver. I actually really prefer the UK, or actually I think it's Europe's Breath of the Wild box art though. You guys got the better one. Oh, I see, Rebecca. Yeah, no, definitely. I would say cereal is usually like grain based usually. M&S's sweet mascot, Percy Pig. Or these like little gummy things. I see. Interesting. I live in a city called Stoke-on-Trent, and no matter what shop you go into, you can buy oat cakes, and you can't buy them. What is an oat cake? I'm Googling this. Okay, they look kind of interesting. Type of flatbread similar to a cracker or biscuit, or in some versions takes the form of a pancake. They're prepared with oatmeal as the primary ingredient. Is it like a sweet or savory kind of thing? I always assumed cereal was the same, since the only context I've ever heard that word was people eating like cornflakes and stuff. Yeah. I need to swap Pokemon. Read a book about differences between grocery stores across the US based on what each state focuses on. Things like bougie granola in Colorado for the hikers versus food in bulk in Montana, where getting to the grocery store takes a lot longer. I think if I ever do end up back in the US, I want to try y'all's In-N-Out place burger. Is it In-N-Out? I think it's In-N-Out. We don't have those as far as I know. And I've also heard tell of a crazy gas station chain called Buc-ee's. I don't quite understand what I've heard about it, but I am intrigued. I'm gonna try Denny's. It's a West Coast thing, got you. Oh, no worries, Harmonixer. I appreciate your lurk as always. Midwest, East. Oh, of course it's on opposite sides. Oh, well. Here we go. Pivy did really well with that gym. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. Your victory has earned you the Marsh Badge. Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much to avoid that problem. Wait, please take this TM with you. TM04. Psychic power isn't something that only a few people have. Everyone has psychic power. People just don't realize it. Yeah, see, I've heard that they sell some very interesting things, and it's, like, massive. Sheets? That's better for- I've never heard of this place. Just don't go shopping at Giant Eagle. That place will rip you off. Again, another one I don't think I've heard of. Giant Eagle as a name seems very fitting though. Alrighty. Well, that's saffron done. That was really good. How do I want to do this? Look at those fences. I know. If you ever need to use the bathroom while driving, go to a truck stop like Love's or Sheets. They have the cleanest bathrooms. Very good to know. One of the major grocery stores in the area, but you're gonna pay half again as much for the same stuff. Yeah. Yep. Definitely understand that. Oh, actually, you know, while we're talking about unfair prices, if we can have our tangent here for a second. Do you guys have the I don't know if they're called electronic, but I'm gonna call them electronic price tags yet? I'm assuming if we have them, other places have probably had it for quite a bit longer. Oh wait, Topfish is level 41? Oh my goodness. Wow. I think Aldi has them in the UK. So like the whole idea, I think we first saw them in like a Canadian Tire. Is it's an electronic price tag instead of like, you know, paper or a card or whatever. And I think the whole marketing idea, at least the idea I heard behind it, is like they can suddenly change prices of things like midway through the day. I heard a more specific case of like it could like take a look at you, like there's a camera in it and it could take a look and be like, oh, this person looks like they have money, we're gonna jack up the price. But I think that's like, that's way too big brain. That's not actually what's happening. Dynamic pricing, yeah, the first time I saw this in Canadian Tire I was like, oh, gross. And now they're in a lot of other grocery stores now too. I don't like that. Exactly, and like that would also mean it has to like kind of like take, either there's a person looking or they have to like scan you or something. Like that's way too big. I think Wendy's and a few fast food places were looking into something similar for lunch rush. I hate that. I hate that. Like especially if you're on a budget and you're like checking prices, like let's say grocery store, not even Wendy's, but like you're going food shopping and you're like sticking to your budget and you're like, you know, shopping flyer deals and stuff, and you go in and the prices are different. That's terrible. Okay. Well, everyone's around the same level now, which is fantastic. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go next. We could clear through this route and get to see Foam Islands. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it today, but we could at least clear through it. Or if we're not going in order, we could go get Zapdos. We'll change sale tag week to week. You see, that I expect, like weekly sales and stuff. When it comes to trains, aka on peak and off peak, but then again, train tickets are horrendous in general. I know, I don't know about our trains here, like our bigger trains, but I definitely know our like in-city subway, it's always the same price. You know what? Yeah, let me go down here. We'll at least start clearing through the route. Yeah, Uber definitely has had that here as well. Oh, did he have some Buldak? Very tasty. I made us some for dinner the other night. Okay, so if we're gonna go find Moltres, I'm gonna need some more of these. Or, Articuno, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, I heard, I think here there was some rumblings too about making those dynamic pricing things illegal. I don't know if that's just rumblings or if that's already happened, but... Oh, did they? I wish they would keep those emotes, like the special ones. Oh, hi, I don't think I fought you. Oh, you cave, Dark. I have to exercise and warm up before going out for a swim. That is always a good idea. Actually, you know what? Nope, we're gonna stick with Pivy for this. Just in case you have some ice moves on you. Pinora, actually. We do more story-based Sims games like Sims 2. We do. Sims busting out. Sims the herbs. Particularly the GBA versions, by the way. Hika Ramen was added for Pokemon Worlds Yokohama 2023, so it's kind of surprising it stuck around so long. At least I still have all my merch from there. I mean, that is cool to still have it, for sure. I do wish they'd let us keep those fancy emotes, but I guess the whole limited time appeal, maybe. Although if you could just earn them for a limited time, but then you kept them forever. Yeah, the PSP, another good one. In general, like, the Sims handheld or, like, spin-off games were so much fun. Are we winning yet? We're actually doing pretty good. All things considering, we're doing pretty darn good. I can't remember if I mentioned it actually. After I finished the Sims 2 DS playthrough, I guess 2 years ago now. Is it really 2 years ago? Year and a half, maybe? Either way. Whenever I finished that, I started trying to record Sims Bustin' Out, but the GBA version. I didn't get too far. I tried to do it a couple different times and it just didn't work out, which is such a shame. Golden Fawn, that name works very well. I think Pokemon trainers have some sort of badge or patch so their trainers know not to challenge random people on the streets. I feel like oftentimes they'll be like, oh, you have Pokeballs with you. Like you're carrying them like on a belt on your waist sometimes, so that's what I always assumed. Are you starting to get everything all packed up, Rebecca? There we go. Alrighty, let's see. I tried diving for Pokemon, but it was a no-go. That's because we're in Kanto. You need to go over to Hoenn and learn dive, and then you're good as gold. Not yet, but all my Japan trip stuff was barely unpacked to begin with. Oh, okay, got you. Got you. I was just curious if you were packing up like the, you know, not everyday use kind of things. Good as Goldine. That works. I know, it's really, really bad. I was just thinking, I need to figure out where I can get more PP ups, if I can get more. Okay, we're gonna swap. I do need to start soon though, only 5 weekends to go after this one, and I won't have time. The last one due to Go Fest Copenhagen, yeah. Beyond the horizon. Ark, you can't just tell someone that. My poor Pokemon. Tokyo, Chicago, and then tiny Copenhagen for it. It's average. Oh dear. I need an adult. I'm so sorry. I am adult, but not adult enough. Ark. Oh, goodness me. Okay, just gonna backtrack here. We're gonna heal. But I'm home. I'm already just in bed. You're nice and comfy. I still need to go eat. Do you have anything in mind for dinner? Because we're celebrating Mother's Day. I told my mom I was just gonna go out and pick her up some like fast food of her choice this evening. So I'm not sure what she wants, but I'm excited nonetheless. I love swimming. What about you? I also love swimming. I don't get to do it often enough. I've ordered a burger. I'm really not doing a single thing. I respect that dedication. You had a Philly cheesesteak pizza. Ooh. I can confidently say that is not like a pizza, would you say topping, flavor combo I've ever had, but it sounds interesting. Oh, no. No, only I'm allowed to put other Pokemon to sleep. Jonathan. Yeah, my mom, she likes to freak people, or at least she did. She hasn't been swimming in a number of years now, but she liked to freak people out back in the day. We have, or had, an apartment pool that did 2 hours a day of, like, adult swim. So it was essentially just lap swimming, no kids splashing around. So she'd go down there twice a day, and she'd just sit talking to people. Except she would be floating there without moving her legs or arms at all, pencil straight up and down, in the deep end. Not touching anything, not moving. She just floats. And we're not exactly sure why. I'm wondering if she can still do it, actually. I'm going to be taking her swimming at some point, hopefully this summer. Oh my goodness, that is such a baby tentacle. I'll get him a crate of beer, he'll be happy. Rebecca. I realized after I said it that someone was gonna take it differently. There we go. New Pokemon caught. Its eyes are as transparent as... Eh? My eyes aren't transparent. From them, it shoots mysterious beams of light. I don't do that either. That'd be cool, though. Strimmer mention, I'm in the game. I'm in the game. It's me. Alrighty, we got a double battle. Big Sis taught me how to swim and train Pokemon. Light +1. Just wait for tomorrow. Just wait. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I still need to do that little bit of grind for Kingdom Hearts for tomorrow. I have not done that yet. It does, honestly. It does pop up quite a bit. Oh, I want to do piracy too. I got a lot to do tonight, actually. Ooh, hydrate, thank you. It's updated, perfect. Gotta love the after-hour grind sessions, yeah, really. Wow, someone tougher than my big sis. The map is starting to look a little bit less gray. That is very good. Oh, I keep meaning to switch out Pivy, and I keep forgetting. I can't type this year. It's okay, it happens. I think it was a couple weeks ago when I was playing Pokopia. I think Mango was talking in chat about ice cream with chocolate sprinkles, I think. And for some reason I looked at chocolate and I read it through. I read it through in my head and then I read it through out loud. And I saw that word and I went, that definitely says coconut. And then I started tangenting about coconut sprinkles. So don't you worry, you can't type, I can't read, it just works. A coconut sprinkler. We got a whole thing about a recipe. I'm still mad about that. Would you stop blowing bubbles at me, please? There we go. And that's as many attacks as I can make with Tawfish, unfortunately. Yeah, the Giga Drain is it's something. Random, I feel like I need to send you to the bald subreddit. I think it's just bald. It's actually quite nice. I don't know why, but they've started coming across my my Reddit feed every now and then. And it's literally just people being like, is it time to go bald? And it's like, you know, they have like, you know, the bald patch on top, but like hair hanging off the sides. And people are like, yes, you can do it. And then they do it and they feel great and they're happy and the community seems very, very wholesome. And it's very sweet. I have to say Super Smash Bros. Brawl just because the cover literally sold me on the game after having never heard of the series and seeing it at the store. A good reason, honestly. Oh, Cobalt, best of luck with those stairs. Hey, Puff, how are you doing? I'm gonna go do some yoga because I've sat and played Stardew for 12 hours. Lester, I'm proud of you. Get up, stretch, enjoy your yoga. And thank you so much for being here. It was honestly one of, like, I think I'm very nostalgic, weirdly, for the summer of 2016. It's a very specific year. But it was the summer where we had Pokemon Go. And that was fun. It was the summer I started dating Mike. But it was also, the summer where Mike and I played Stardew. And, like, it didn't have multiplayer yet. It was still, you know, base game Stardew. But we would sit on, it wasn't even Discord yet, it was Skype, which was terrible. We'd sit on Skype and chat all day and just play Stardew. And that was all we did. And it was really nice. And we just kind of compare what we were doing in game. You were in the Philippines during 2016 summer. I imagine it gets very hot there over the summer months. Good old Skype. I talked to a scam bot like it was a human. It's hot year round, got you. Yeah, Mike and I have a noise that we make to each other still to this day. And it's kind of just like a lip popping noise, I guess. And it's literally just, you know, if it's silent and you look over at the other person, you make the noise. I can't really describe why, we just do it. But the reason why it started is because Skype had this terrible tendency to suddenly drop the call without telling us, without giving any indicator. So we would randomly just start making this noise at each other just to check that the other person was still there. And if you didn't hear the person reciprocate the pop noise, then you knew that the call had dropped. Oh, is there tea arc? Clothes are in the wash, back in bed. My food's here. Oh, no more comfy. Yeah, you know what, Drill? If I believed in the more tinfoil hat theories, I'd feel like that's when we went into a weird timeline that we're still suffering through. Is there a reason the Hydrate Peach points stay out of stock? I think it's just because someone just hydrated me, I guess. And there's a bit of a cooldown just so that I don't, you know, hydrate too much. I hope you're having a good day, by the way, Bergie. Welcome on in. Yeah, Katrina, Skype it was honestly, I hated it. I really did not like it. You fell asleep during the call. Yeah, that had happened too. No overhydration. I try to only get up for bathroom breaks, like, you know, before stream, after stream, and on my like lunch break. But if I overhydrate, then obviously I need to get up in between. Having a decent enough day. That's good to hear. Oh wow, I would never. Yeah, Ark definitely didn't fall asleep during a game chat one night. Didn't happen. You can't prove it. We're here to do not down Crystal, only Bidoof. Only overhydrates and tipsy streams. Oh goodness me. I have a weak bladder. I can't drink that much. Okay, so that group is done. And then there's you. The water is... Am I not gonna turn around? Really? I guess I just don't turn around. I don't care what this person is talking to me. I'm just gonna ignore them. Swimmer Barry. Can't battle if we don't make eye contact. I love hearing tea that has absolutely no impact on me. Oh, a little bit of, like, you know, from afar tea can be fun. From very, very afar, though. Alrighty, well, Pipey's the newest member of our team, but I think they're gonna hit level 45 before anyone else. Yep, there it was. Talking to you. We had a glitch. There's a clip of it. Glitch error during Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where essentially I was standing directly next to or in front of the person I was fighting, instead of like standing on opposite sides of our Pokemon. It was very funny. I just looked up WhatsApp and what the heck is going on at work. Ooh. Tea? Why are you riding a Pokemon? Can't you swim? I'm actually not sure if our character can. One of the fridges on our section isn't cooling itself and it's at 18. Ooh. That's not good. When there's a ship nearby. Just noises. Again, I would like to tell the story because it amuses me of the time Ark sent myself and Random down into some sort of puzzle vault thingy in Sea of Thieves. I don't know what it was called. And we were down there for a while and Ark's like, you guys go, I'm gonna stay with the ship. The skeleton camp, thank you. And we were on Discord and we were chatting obviously while playing, and I heard Ark go, like, I think you made a noise. I don't know if you went oh or if you just made a noise of some sort suddenly, and I went, oh, what's wrong? And you're like, ah, it's nothing. Meanwhile, Ark had like left us on this island and had like led this other ship away from us. I wouldn't be able to be calm during that. I'd be like freaking out. It wasn't until after that I heard what had actually happened. It'd be kind of nice to get anything else other than Tentacool in here, but I'm guessing this is mainly Tentacool in this water. Seafoam is a quiet getaway. I'm vacationing here. Is Seafoam like the area? Like, are you staying on the island? Is there like a hotel here that I'm not aware of? Are you just like living off the land? Like, how does this work? I was playing solo, got a full ship of stuff, galleon on my ass non-stop, yeah. This is why I carry kegs, so I can one day jump off the back with it and ambush their ship. Definitely roughing it. Yeah, exactly, like it'd be cold there too, surely. I guess, you know, to each their own. Maybe she really likes the cold. Okay, and now I gotta swap again because you're out of points. Okay, we should be almost there. Yep. Strong trainers and water Pokemon are common sights in these parts. They say that Misty of the Cerulean Gym trains here. Love floating with the fishes here among the waves. Also, shiny luck, thank you. I think I'd probably cry if I got a shiny in this save. Random question, but any plans to stream any of the new games dated for this year, like Yoshi's Island, Star Fox, Splatoon Raiders? I actually don't really have any games that are coming out this year that I'm like definitely 100% getting. I think Pokopia was like the big one for me so far. Undecided on Splatoon. Undecided on Splatoon for sure. But no, unless, you know, and again, we have a, I'm assuming we're going to have a direct coming up in June, unless there's something big there that comes out before the end of the year. I don't really think there's too much. And then the only other thing is if they decide to release My Time at Evershine, that would be another big one. Oh, and technically Fields of Mystria too, whenever we get the full release for that one. Okay, so I'm gonna backtrack and we are going to heal. And then we're gonna come right back and we're gonna try to get this done. Maybe. We might run out of time. See, if that actually happens, I'm gonna be so thrilled. Also, especially if it's at the end of the year, because I'm kind of thinking about doing a Zelda marathon towards the end of the year. And that would be like such a cool either way to, I guess, end it probably. Like the lead up to that coming out. No, just Tentacool. I'm pretty sure Tentacruel could be here too, but I'm guessing a much lower spawn rate. Okay, let's see about Seafoam here. Give me my Twilight Princess. I mean, if they put Wind Waker or Twilight Princess on, I'll be also thrilled. Okay, so I think we're gonna swap for Pivy in the lead here. And I don't remember the layout of these caves. This should be fun. What can I catch here? Where's my Poke Earth? I know, the swimming music is very nice. Seafoam Islands. Oh. No, 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 give, why are you suddenly giving me Let's Go Seafoam Islands? Unless it's the same, but I really don't think so. You know what? It's fine. Oh, I just heard the Pokemon cry you guys were talking about earlier. I've seen there's a Twilight Princess come to PC recently. Surprised Nintendo hasn't shut that down. Is that like a decomp type thing? Because I have to admit, now that I think about it, if we are getting Ocarina of Time remade, I feel like they might get a little iffy about Ship of Harkinian. Oh, hi! I haven't caught you yet. I would love to catch you. Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh, that worked, that worked. Game-wise now, FF7 Part 3, My Time at Evershine, and Witchbrook are the only games I'm really looking forward to, and none of them have release dates. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling too. I think Pokopia was the big one. And now that that's through, it's like, you know, it's a waiting game. I don't mind though, I have a lot of other games I want to either revisit or play for the first time. I technically have since I got it early access, so it would be waiting for full release. Yeah, exactly. It clamps down on its prey with needle-sharp fangs and drains over 10 ounces of blood in one gulp. That's kinda nasty. Kinda not here for that. Yeah, Witchbrook's been kinda quiet. Oh, we already caught a Psyduck earlier. Minish Cap, Oracle Games, or one like Spirit Tracks. I feel like if they were to go back with that like Link's Awakening art style, I would be 100% on board for them to do the Oracle Games with that. That would have me. I would be down. All over a small Red Bull can, right? I feel like I'd pass out, like immediately. Oh, right. I didn't need to fall down that hole, did I? Oh, goodness me. Okay, we'll find out. I'm gonna assume I don't have to. Yeah, a little bit more than a cup then. Makes sense. Okay, so there's a ladder right there. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. I'll be back. Okay, and then we got this one. I think this pushes down to where I just was? Maybe? thought this was a nice tight dungeon. I was gonna say, I haven't run into a seal or a dugong yet. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where I just was. Psyduck. I love you, but you could turn blue for me and then I'd cry. I'm so strong. Go back, please. Oops. Am I crazy? Is like Seal just not in here? I know it was in here in LeafGreen. You wanted me to turn blue. Okay, let me see here. Does this lead here? Yes, it did. I think my game's broken. I think my game's broken. I got a confused water duck and bats. Okay, even he's looking confused as to why he's here. He's like, why do I keep popping up? Why do you keep summoning me? If we kill it, does it stop spawning? I don't want to, it baby. Okay, so I think I got everything here then. Pokeball there, so I want that. And there's a ladder. I got a big pearl. Where does the ladder go? God, Psyduck, you didn't need to follow me down the stairs. This is how Misty got hers. Shiny Scraggy. Waterstone. Okay, so there's a down. Is there anywhere else I can go? I guess not. I guess that is where we're going. At least the base Kanto decks. There are additional Pokemon after that point that I would also like, but like focusing on the original 150. Oh my goodness. Hi. It's been a lot of Psyducks. Let's just put it that way. There's been a lot of Psyducks. So it's natural habitat. They're called an accidental. Imagine if that happened in Pokemon 2. A random fire type that got lost during seasonal migration to end up in an ice cave. That would be kind of cute. You wouldn't be able to tell. No, I'd be relying on a sparkle animation that I may or may not even see. And I think there's a noise. Oh, does it? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Covered with light blue fur. Are we really saying that's light blue? Like the lightest of light blue? Like white with like a dab of a teeny tiny bit of blue? Okay. Its hide is thick and tough. It is active in bitter cold of -40 degrees Fahrenheit. cool if it had light blue fur. Alrighty, let me see. What do we got going on here? I save because I don't trust myself not to mess up. I haven't found an ice type, by the way. At least Seal's in the right direction. Has its winter coat on right now. Oh, hi again. I already caught one. I'm good, thank you. Okay, there we go. That felt good. That felt correct-ish, mainly. Can confirm the color Seal is mostly blue, green is a bit lower, and red is the lowest, hence light blue. I don't know. I feel like it's a stretch Pokedex. Okay, so this should be a certain Burb's room. Danger, fast current. What up here, though? Oh? Oh. I found more boulder. It's a nice boulder. Yeah, I remember that about Gen 5. I think my only thing with it, and of course this is like before I did like Dex completion and post-game and stuff. Did I do the right thing there? I hope I did. Is like I usually don't take a month to finish a game. So like I would only see the one season I was currently in. I guess there's like replayability there too. Okay. Nothing down that way. Hey Candely, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the check-in. Boulders might change the flow of water. Like how that's just a random sign there. Oh, hi. I mean, I would like to go back and do some more Gen 5 at some point. Do you want another play? Oh no, I already do. I already do. I was scrolling and good lord, I hate the videos where it's a TV show and then it just starts with the AI narration. Oh my goodness, I know. Those drive me crazy. Noise. The forelegs are webbed, helping to make it an adept swimmer. It can be seen swimming elegantly in lakes. I think there was an etc on the end there, but like, pointless. Lakes are enough. Oh! Fancy. Fancy, fancy. Come here. We'll see you later, Cobalt. You have an amazing time. Oh, that... Okay, I might just try chucking a ball. You were pretty close there. There we go. Throw the master ball. No. Its body's covered with a pure white fur. Someone take a sample. Is that exactly the same color as seal or what? Pure white fur. The colder the weather, the more active it becomes. That looks more blue than seal. Oh, hi. There's a burb. Okay, how am I gonna do this safely? I can paralyze. I feel like sleep is generally better. I might just go with paralyzing. T-posing just like in Pokopia. Oh, nice, Rebecca. Alright, here, have some water. I don't think I've seen those. Save. Thankfully, yes, I remember the dodging in Gen 1. That's definitely not what you said. Oh, this music. Okay, so let's start here. I barely hit buttons, it's okay. Is it really named Freezer in Jap? That's hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it'll knock you out, but I have saved. Just in case. Okay, that's actually fine. That works. Okay, we're just gonna do another little attack. Oh, that was a very, very small one. Okay. Maybe we'll go for a bite instead. Okay, perfect. We're in the red. We're in the red. I like that. Thunder monsters. That's so funny that the others are just like, you know, fire, thunder, and then freezer. Oh, goodness. Okay, not that one. In you go. In you go. So I'd like it to be known, by the way, I failed to catch it. I saved first, so I'm fine. But I failed to catch it in, LeafGreen. It ate through 40 Ultra Balls. Ghost. Also, Mr. Will Games, I hope you're having a good one. Oh, that's so funny. I have not heard about those before. Let's go with slow faction here. You can mind read all you want. Doesn't change the fact that you gotta get in this ball. Right? Yeah, that was pretty much exactly what I had too. Like a single sliver of health left. Sorry you also dealt with that. Mind reader on a slow bro? Sir, there's nothing there. Listen, okay? Booby, boober, and booburn. Images of Tifa. Alright, come on now. Okay. Just in. Yes, I feel like, again, I've said it before, but I feel like if it says, oh, they're paralyzed, they can't move, it should give me a little extra chance if I throw a ball that turn. But no, it doesn't. Maybe it wants to be in a regular ball. Do you want a normal Pokeball? Do you want that? No, it didn't. Okay. How about a blue one? Maybe you want the blue. No? Okay. Fine. Ultra it is. Yeah, I think it's usually Articuno that gives me the most trouble. For whatever reason. Oh. Nope. I mean, technically it was Gen 2, even if they were broken in that generation, but yes, the good ones are Gen 4. It used Mist, it failed, and then its Mist wore off. Okay, I'm gonna heal because Slow Infection's actually been really good with just kind of tanking hits here. I should have brought more healing, that would have been smart. Yeah, it's a shame they didn't work as intended in the original. But, neat idea anyway. It really does not want to know us. Okay, actually, you know what? This is a good question for this moment. Chat, when you're catching a Pokemon, do you have like a certain thing you do that you believe, or maybe you don't believe, but you still do it anyway? Helps you catch? I'm a down in A. Down in B never made sense to me, because like B is like no. But clearly down in A is currently not working. Spam B, no spam A. I remember as a kid playing Yellow, I would try to time my A button presses to like, I think it's Pikachu's Thunder Shock maybe, like where it would flash the screen. It didn't make a difference obviously, but... Mash the B button. Hold the B on the last tick. My trick is just to throw a ball at them. Let me try it down in B here, let's see. I did not like the down in B. Okay, I'm gonna mash next time. Mash and B. Did not like that at all. Too many attempts hurts your fingers, that's fair. Alright, let's do... I don't have a Wiimote to shake. I'm gonna spam A, spamming A. The next one, so the next one after this one. I'm gonna hold A. Okay, next one I'm gonna do the Konami code. Oh my goodness, you're gonna eat through all my balls again. I said what I said. Like Totaka's song. Yeah, into the DS microphone. I remember actually when Pokemon Go first came out, Mike and I heard rumors that like when you threw a Pokeball, you could like tap it to pick it back up. I remember that was pretty prevalent for a little bit. And like, that was in 2016. Like that wasn't like, you know, years ago pre-internet. Or widespread internet. What are we at, like 20 some odd balls now? I think you should lower its HP a bit more. I'm gonna kill it and then I'm just gonna give up. Again, I saved beforehand so we can always do it next time, but I really wanted to catch it here. Gives him a brain freeze. That's a good one, actually. I don't. Oh! Oh, we a little ice cubey. I'm sorry, I can't unfreeze you right now, but at least I have this. Oh. No, what? Oh no, you're leaving on Tuesday. I hope you had a good time. Oh. Aha! You little piece of work. I love you. But oh my goodness. Does anyone want to be a very chilly bird? Yeah, Nia, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. Alrighty, if anyone would like to be the nickname for Articuno, I raffle these off after we catch legendaries, special Pokemon, gift Pokemon, etc. Exclamation point raffle if you've not already been named for a Pokemon in this playthrough. My only requirement... It's got bad stats, reset. My only requirement is that it be named something to do with your username so I recognize that you're the one who won it. When the legendary bird Pokemon, along with its long tail trailing behind, its flying form is magnificent. You also don't have to be a sub or even a follower to enter. Like, everyone's more than welcome. I do this for team members, shiny Pokemon, which I don't expect to find here, legendaries, anything really that's fancy that I can nickname. We've nicknamed Snorlax, Lapras, Eevee. Eevee became a team member, but... Oh no! Did your internet go out? I know you probably can't hear me. Alrighty, let's go ahead and pick a winner. Flaming rubber chicken, right? Rebecca! Would you just like to be Rebecca, or do you have a combo you want? I've always been very partial to Zapdos, but I think it's that weird part of me that also really liked Jolteon as a child. I don't know why, I just thought they're both neat. Awesome, sounds good. You were ready, you're like, I already got it prepared. There we go. Thank you so very much. You're still streaming. I have been struggling, Brandon. I have been struggling with Articuno. It was being so annoying. Hi, sir. Oh, goodness me. That being said, though, friends, this is where I need to wrap up for the day. I'm so sorry. Um, I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day. Happy Mother's Day once again to those who are celebrating today. I will be back again tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, although tomorrow we're going to be continuing with our Kingdom Hearts series marathon. Be back for more Pokemon next Saturday and Sunday, and I'm already looking forward to it. I love playing this game. Like, this is just pure childhood nostalgia for me, so. But yeah, copy down those raid messages. Let me see who we can raid into. I think we're probably gonna go say hi to Ellie again, or I'm Nice. They're playing some more Pokopia. They're absolutely lovely. They definitely know their Pokemon. They have like a huge Pokemon plushie collection that I'm very not jealous of. Definitely not. But yeah, and I love me some Pokopia, so it's always a good time to hang out. Let's go over there and say hello. I hope y'all have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. And hopefully I will see you all again here tomorrow.